Alrighty, y'all. It's been ages since my last video. Hi, how are you? Hope all is good. There's a lot going on. I started streaming, which I really fell in love with, and I've been off doing that as well, but I rearranged some of my responsibilities in ways so that I can focus on, basically shift my focus onto other things. So YouTube is coming back into focus. I paused Patreon because that was adding some pressure and stress that was kind of unnecessary. So that's the biggest kind of shift. So I'm going to be focusing back on the YouTube and Twitch streaming. So those are going to be my two main kind of social media things. So if you're curious, Devin's Dreamy Woodlands is my Twitch handle, so you can go find me over there if you'd like. I do some co-working during my day job, and then a little bit of gaming, and I'm still working on the art kind of setup on how I like to do it, because I do like casually sketching in my sketchbooks and things while streaming. So anyway, keep that in your mind. I finished my little sketchbook. I've been working on it since, I believe the first one's February. Yeah, February of 2022. It is July 29th, 2023. So I've been working on it for quite some time. It's a really good example of kind of how my work has shifted and all the different ways that I use sketchbooks and stuff over the course of that long period of time. So the dog is barking. So yeah, let's hop to it. Let's do a little sketchbook tour. Not a studio tour. Sketchbook tour. I'll put down in the description what kind of book this is, because I don't really know. Alright, let's dive right in to, that first page. I always have so much pressure. So much pressure on the first page, but I remember going to a local coffee shop. This was when I was living in Minneapolis at the time, and there was a little Spy House coffee shop, is what it was called, just down the road from where I lived. So I believe this was just the vantage viewpoint of the door in front of me. I literally had no idea what to do, but it's fine. Good little simple pencil ink drawings, and we did some sketches of the bookshelf in my apartment at the time, some little cow sketches from references on Pinterest, I believe. Nothing too exciting. I kind of love this page, just like the blue and the way that I just kind of haphazardly place things, I really enjoyed. So whenever, especially like warming up sketching, I tend to do just like whatever I can see. So on this page, right, this is a shelf from my apartment, my desk lamp. These are the plants I had hanging above me, and I had this one sitting in front of me on the windowsill. And then these were, again, Pinterest kind of references, I'm pretty sure. Doing a couple different styles there. This is when I first bought the blue and the red pencils, so I used them a lot in the sketchbook. Some little tips on being creatively confident. We won't go through that. But don't be afraid to put notes in your sketchbook, Sometimes it's good to have them there. This was me. I was specifically trying to come up with a woman holding a drink. And so this is where it started, and you can see it slowly evolve into here. I decided I needed to go back and get some practice with different body types, and then, went on. Yeah, it's fun to see it evolve like that. And I really love these 4 pages. I keep thinking I'm going to go back and do these circle pieces in larger format, because I really like how they turned out. Some little landscapes. I need to get a new set of blue and red sketching pencils, because mine are currently all worn out, and I do really enjoy the way the sketches look in my book with them. believe this was a day at the lake in Minneapolis. Some notes from the farmer's market. That's what these are. Some just really simple sketches while at the farmer's market. Again, sitting there at the market. I believe this was a billboard I could see from where I was sitting. More market sketches. I like what comes to mind when I'm just sitting there waiting for somebody to come up to my table. Always just, whatever. Little self-portrait, doodles. Another self-portrait. There's a little time stamp, July 25th. So about a year ago from today, sitting at a market. Again, sketches, notes about what I need to get before the next one. What I've quoted people who I've talked to about customs. Which I remember this was, he wanted one of my flower prints that I had, but he wanted it in an original. So basically I just projected the print I already had with my projector onto a canvas, and then he wanted one of the flowers to be colored in red instead of being black and white. I delivered that to his wife at her nail salon one day. That was a fun thing to do. This is a vase I actually bought from a Minneapolis potter. Ceramicist. Sidecar Ceramics is the business name. I have it in my studio now. It's one of my favorite vases ever. This was just a random sketch from my head. More flower vases, because how can you go wrong? I love them. This is September 10th. Lovely. One mushroom on the page. Love that. Oh, this was me attempting, whatever you call it, Inktober. Me just kind of getting some ideas out. Maybe it was Peachtober, I don't remember. But it was cave, dandelion, cowboy, tiger, bow was the prompt on this day. I really like little Ghosty. He was cute. And then I stopped. After day 5, we were done for Inktober. And we're all the way to Christmas. Who is this? This is a person. Do you recognize him? Who is he? Who is he? He's in Life Aquatic. It's not Ben. He's an old guy actor. I really like him. I have a picture of him. I can't think of who he is. This is me just practicing drawing people without, really sketching. I mean, this is sketching, but without doing any light, pencil work first, just going straight into it. This is a Pinterest reference, so I cannot take credit for this idea of Einstein, but I love the way it turned out anyway. This was a fisherman mixed with Santa. Was the kind of idea here, I don't want to say sexy Santa, because that wasn't the intention, but I am attracted to rugged fishermen and beards, so okay, this is me trying to draw dogs. I'm a horrible dog drawer, and I had the idea to draw my brother's dog for him for Christmas, so this is me attempting to do this. This is me attempting to draw my own dog, thinking maybe it would be easier. It's a little easier. This one looks kind of like her. Just some figure shapes. Some street references from Pinterest. Really enjoyed doing these a lot. I do enjoy streetscapes quite a bit. This one came from my head. This little guy came from my head. I believe this was a reference, I'm pretty sure. Again, attempting to draw a dog, decided I was no longer going to be doing that anymore. So we moved on. This is one of my own flower vases, and then from here in the next few pages, I have an art book. Let me get it really fast. So this is the art book I'm talking about, The Art of Haikala Works and Thoughts. So the fishy flags were a reference from one of her pieces in the book. And I actually really enjoy drawing these, so I have painted and like sketched them a few more times. They're just a really fun, like cute little shape. Again, these are from her art book as well. References. She has some really fun paintings and sketches in there, so they're equally fun to sketch from. This is one of hers as well. Really love doing that. I was really excited with how this came out because I just went in straight with pen. I didn't pencil sketch this at all. I just used her book as reference and drew it straight with pen, and sometimes I impress myself with what I can do. So I was happy with that. This one here is a sketch from one of my own photos taken from the backseat of a car. My friend's driving. We're going on a road trip. This is from that same trip. Another photo of mine. It's a picture of the two of them, two of my friends in the morning. In reality, the tent would be behind them, but I just wanted to draw them. I think this little portrait of my friend Peter is pretty spot on. He's holding one of those, like a camping bowl in his hand. The stove's going in the stump between them. Just from my head, thinking I should maybe try to draw some bison, and it's kind of cute. It's pretty simple. This bison's got an issue, but it's cute. This is the sketch idea for my older brother's Christmas present this year. I just did a bunch of little like sayings that he says all the time and made it into kind of like an infographic that I believe he has in his work office. And he really enjoyed it, so I was happy with that. And these were in 2023 now because these were my ideas for the Chinese New Year painting for the water rabbit, the year of the water rabbit. So this is what I have an original and some prints of this in blue and red. I really am happy with how it came out. This is a drawing of my living room. I drew it on the corner like this because my living room, it's like I have my TV at an angle and there's a lot of like the corner behind is all this like open, unusable space. So I was trying to think of like some pieces to draw and like what they would look like on a corner. I have a different painting up there now, so that's obsolete of an idea, but it was fun to do. Oops. I was at a cabin and sketching this past winter time. It was lovely. Oh, lots of thoughts. I was thinking about making a zine. Never actually did that. Some kitty cat sketches. This I ended up painting and sending the original to a patron. That was one of my top tier rewards at the time. At the beginning I did say I just paused Patreon, so don't go looking. I believe this was a reference off Pinterest. Stove, because I was cold. Some Art of World Prep, which is a big art market I do in Minneapolis. Ideas for a painting, which I ended up doing and I really love. I just sold the original of my 2 heron painting the other day. So that's fun. This is me trying to add some emotion to some mushrooms and things. Not for any specific reason. The dragonfly, I was thinking of doing a sticker and I did, and it is a favorite sticker design. The finished one looks a lot different. This is a piece that I like thought up in here, so it's like a big heron coming down, a bit like having all the frogs almost being like a bar lounging on the lily pads, and then the heron kind of coming down and disrupting the piece, which I have this started on my iPad in a more like illustrative, full piece, but I haven't worked on it in months. So I don't know if it'll continue. This was a fun little spread, different than the rest of the book. Acrylic paint and whatever you call it, colored pencil. More sketches. Oh, this was a Twitch stream. I was just doing some sketches and I asked my chat like what to draw, and we just kind of relaxed and had a good conversation while I sketched. It was a lot of fun. If I never know what to do, I will draw herons because I love drawing them. This was me trying to be a bit more dynamic. I draw a lot of them just like standing. These are just some ideas, some warm-ups. Again, ideas. This will happen when I have leftover paint on my palette from painting something else and I just want to use it. I really do enjoy these colors, the yellow and the two different shades of teal and green together. I think that's really nice. Little bugs. I painted this at Market this summer. I took the ink bottle and the calligraphy brushes with me and just painted what was in front of me, or what I thought, which there's a little bit of pressure. This is the same day. For some reason, because when people come to your farmer's market stand and you're drawing and you're selling art, they very much want to see what you're working on. So this was me like kind of warming up. I was very stiff, as you can, this is just a blob basically. It's very stiff and very just like self-conscious. But I like how this girl came out and this like guy. I don't like draw people from like looking at them or doing anything like that much. So it was a good exercise. I need to do it more. I just did this last night after I ate dinner. No references, just whatever was coming to my head. I was watching a chef, I don't know what's called, 5-star chef maybe, contest show on Netflix, so it has nothing to do with what I was drawing. But I enjoyed it. I think this guy is kind of funny. And I like the outfit I put on this person as well. There's the fish again, like I was talking about. I did this morning. Was I just trying to finish and fill the last page? Yes, correct. I was. I also had the brown and the purple as leftover paint from earlier this morning, so that worked. And I just did this before starting the video, which I said LOL at this, because I was trying pretty, like, I don't know, I was trying to make this look pretty and it just doesn't. But that is it. So from February 2022 all the way over here, where is it? There. To July. And that'd be it. And that's done. What a good little book that is. Well, yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching. I hope I was able to, I don't know if my voice is very inspiring when you're just listening to me flip through the book, but hopefully maybe it gave you some ideas of what you could draw on your own sketchbook or how to use it. Maybe it'll convince you that you can add some notes in there. You can come back to the same pages. You can leave some pages blank. That's fine. I'm going to do another video here soon too about how my sketchbooking has evolved to help me relax a bit more in it. Like I said at the start of my flip through, I was so nervous for the first page, which I know is not a unique to me feeling. So stay tuned for that. I don't have a schedule in my mind quite yet on how often or what days I'll be uploading. I will make a little post about it when I do. I'm going to sit down and kind of make all those decisions today. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Feel free to comment down below if you have a favorite sketchbook. If you're curious about a lot of the tools I use a lot of ink. And yeah, sorry I say so much. I just do. But have a good day. And I will see you later. Maybe I'll see you on Twitch. You can come chat. It's a very like low-key, small, cozy community over there, and I really like it because I know everybody who's over there. And so if you want to have a chat, just pop over there. It'll be easier.